Welcome to the second installment of Gamecademy. Today we'll be talking about the games Dishonored and Call of Duty and try to relate them to Foucault and to Deleuze. So let's start with Dishonored. It's a game that came out last year. It's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was received very well. It's a first-person action adventure, and you play this guy, Corvo, who's the bodyguard of the Empress, and the setting is sort of like it's sort of like Victorian England, only a little bit more futuristic. Like it has these steampunk influences, and they have like a very advanced technologies. But stylistically speaking, you're still sort of it's kind of science fiction. Like it's sort of an alternative reality. So you're the Empress's bodyguard, and at the start of the game, she's murdered, and you get framed for her murder. And from then on out, you're an outcast, and you set out on a revenge mission, trying to get the guys who actually murdered her. And you can choose how you want to approach the game. It's really interesting. Like you can go in completely stealthily and you can complete the game without killing anybody. But you can also just go in guns ablaze and just shoot everything aside, and that's that's pretty much it.
Alright, yeah, now that's the game, that's more of the content of the game. Now we can we can take a step back to to tell you about the game world maybe, and in terms of Foucault, and especially related to the society of sovereignty. We will show you a trailer right now.
All members of the watch, we are now under high alarm. Stay alert and detain any suspicious person on site. Attention all citizens. By order of the Lord Regent of the City Watch, all contaminated buildings are strictly off limits.
9 sickness and plague must be reported to the authorities at once. By the laws of the Lord Regent, report all sleepers. Clear them out.
Don't let us be. No!
And as you can see in the trailer, it's really Victorian, but it's like the system of sovereignty that has lived on. So no transition to disciplinary societies and society of control, but like the society has stayed in some era, and where some technologies have been improved and others have just stayed in their time. And the whole world, and could be related to Foucault and the sovereignty and the power of it. First of all, there is the plague, which is also a main point in the game. The plague and the infected people, who are called weepers in the game, and Foucault relates them or yeah, just defines them as lepers because they are maintained and quarantined. They are kept out of the system. It's the society in the game as well as in Foucault's terms is really controlled. It's being people. The bodies are being punished, and measures are taken against the body, and the partitioning of space and closing is existing. And another point which is included is the constant inspection and registration. This is also a clear game element. Maybe to back up to the process of quarantine, we could say that the purification is active in this sense. So the main character is being kept out of the system, but he takes action in terms of individual rebellion. He could be seen as some sort of parasite who he goes against the sovereign system. The plague has an important role because it's Foucault has explained it forms the sovereign system. It's the main part where the system of dividing the partitioning of space is being formed. This is also a point that we can see in the game.